Good Morning Cybertron is a podcast intended for adults and is not suitable for those under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised.
I'm Paul Lighting, and Good Morning Cybertron is scientifically proven to be the best Transformers podcast.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, Cybertron!
Hello, everyone! Welcome to this week's episode of Good Morning Cybertron. Let's get fucked up! I've been pre-gaming.
Not tonight, dear. I have a headache.
Oh, you are gonna have so much more than a headache. We're gonna jam 2 raccoons up your butthole, and then have a couple Italians beat the shit out of you, Xavier, because we love you.
That's fair.
Yeah. That sound you heard is the soon-to-be deceased Xavier. How you doing, buddy?
Last week I was depressed, and then, the next stage is rage, and it's just like, God damn it. It's like, this is how serial killers feel. This is like Dennis from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's like, Kyle, you bitch. I mean, it's just the unassuming rage I have no way to direct.
Now, this is because of your job, isn't it?
Yes, protecting humanity.
They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. Trust me. Corey, do you think humanity deserves protection?
No.
See?
Good on you, man.
See? Corey would know. We all would know. We all used to be human. All the way from it's like some Canadian place. Winnipeg? It's Thomas.
Somewhere in Canada.
Winnipeg.
Someplace. It doesn't matter. It's all the same.
Winnipeg sounds like a fucking really shitty contest for pirates.
You know what they like to call that place? They like to call that place Winterpeg Stabatoba.
Yeah.
Because it's always cold and there's lots of violence.
Oh my god. Just to the left of Thomas, it's the lovely Dewanis. How you doing, Dewanis?
A bit better. Try to come to terms with existence.
I appreciate any assistance that you can give. We obviously need. We have 2 people watching, and I think they're both you. And all the way from Alabama, he's actually considering moving to Johnstown. It's Kyle.
The banjo on his knee.
Mm-hmm. Kyle, Ariana just looked into the room and went, "No, don't."
Probably not. We could trip away from the distance at that point. We could do a group trip.
Yeah. We could all. I mean, Xavier's only in California, and like Thomas is so close to the Pacific Ocean, he vacations on that Isle of Garbage that's out there.
Oh, the Pacific Garbage Patch.
Yeah, which is the name of my punk rock band, by the way, the Pacific Garbage Patch.
I'm going to about 2 seconds and see if I can get on call through my computer now.
No problem. We'll be here waiting for you, Bub. Oh, my God. And I've got to tell you this. If you've got a 3D printer, what you need to do is get your ass over to Prize Inside on Cults 3D. I got to show this off here. This was a file I got from our good friend Trent Troop over on Cults 3D. This is for your fucking He-Man figures right here.
Nice.
This is the Verminous Rex. The plague that walked like a demon is what this is. Your He-Man figure sits right here, and it begins to terrorize your other He-Man figures. Look at the jaws. It's got geared fucking jaws. Nom nom.
Holy shit.
How much do you think this cost? How much do you think Trent is selling this for?
$1.
$1.
Ransom.
A king's
$5.
ransom. $5.
Did I fucking guess it?
Yeah, and we can keep guessing. 2 grapes. No. I'm going to show you this. This is a massive size, massive ass figure. If we go over to Trent Troop's page, right here, there it is, prize inside. Let's go ahead and check and see how much Verminous Rex is going to set you back. Right there it is. How much is Verminous Maximus, sorry. It's fucking free.
No shit.
No shit.
Hold on.
Shit's equals 0.
A hearty slap on the ass.
Hardy's. You can print this out in any color you want. I've decided to go with brown, with black highlights, and a red saddle. But you can do this, green, and a black saddle. It is fucking... Look at Beastman. Beastman has never looked fucking sexier. I'm sorry. I'm
this
sorry.
Is awesome. This is way
But
too awesome.
that son of a bitch, he's never... Now, is everything free? No. No, it's not. But by God, if you want a great idea of the quality you're going to get, this is great. If you're a He-Man fan, look at all the fucking sky sleds and dune buggies you can get. You want yourself a cordyceps-ridden ant? Done. How about a zombie Teddy Ruxpin? Done. Starscream's ghost in real Ghostbuster form? Done. Target Master Bat? Done. How about a little Browning decoy? Done. A Dober Gun Blitzer? Done. This is Sir Mistlebottom, the battle corgi. It's fucking awesome. You can get this, you can print it out, and guess what? Then you can go over to toy.run and post some shit. Look at this over here. This is a combiner that Paul posted on toy.run. Paul being the owner of Sir Toys. This fucker's on Amazon right now.
I like it.
Yeah, this would look great with the Ark. Look at that color scheme. That's pure. Pure Transformers Ark. You could set this fucker around the Ark.
Scott.
Yeah.
Hold on.
What?
I've been dreaming of this day. I needed to ask you a question, but I needed to find the right time to strike.
Okay.
Like a venomous Transformers collector.
Okay.
I think there's something on Sir Toys they don't have. And
What's
I want you
that?
to tell me right fucking now.
Okay.
Right fucking now. Do they make replica Betamax cassettes?
I mean, there might be a couple out there that transform. I don't know if they have Betamax. I have seen Transformers VHS cassettes on Cults 3D. It's not Trent that does it, but I have seen like somebody who had like a video cassette, like a VHS, that transforms into Ravage. So I
want to
seen
know
shit
if
like that.
the superior porn format for recording Betamax is on there.
Why is Betamax superior for porn?
Because it had the higher recording rate. You could do 720p if you set your Betamax to higher standard recording. You couldn't do that with VHS.
Look, I kind of like my porn kind of fuzzy. I don't know. That's
Are
just
you a
me.
fat bottom girl?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, give myself a nice big set of titties and a big old badonk-a-donk. Hell yeah, I'm a fat bottom girl. They make the rockin' world go round, Xavier. Shit.
I did not know this.
It's a fact. Professor Freddie Mercury posited the hypothesis back in the 70s. And then it was eventually it was proven by mathematician Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Well, they actually have an astrophysicist in Queen, remember?
Yeah, they do actually, don't they? Whoops. Yep. They also had a physicist working on faster than light travel than Iron Butterfly, but he disappeared.
Yeah, that was a weird one. Also, the entire writer room of Futurama has a combined IQ of 680.
That's right. The script writing room of Futurama solved all the world's problems. Get yourself over to toy.run. It's run by a really nice guy. Twitter's not run by a nice guy. It's written by a megalomaniac who fucking goddamn, man. He talked me into buying Dogecoin, and now just to rub it in my face, Trump has created an office called the Doge that he's in charge of. What even is this world? It's a simulation, is what it is.
Thank God he's in that with that other dickhead.
Anyway,
At least somebody who knows how to run something.
there is some good news. After years and years and years of trying, when we've had such amazing things in the Toy Hall of Fame, like Stick and Ball.
And
Finally!
True entries, by the way.
2024 is finally the year that our precious fucking Hasbro don't deserve them. The Transformers, they finally get initiated. It's about fucking time.
Hey. Yes.
Yep, fucking P.
I mean, I knew it would happen eventually, just because it's like, well, maybe after the bad stink of all those Bay films wafts away, they'll finally put Transformers in the Hall of Fame.
And here I am just being confused, just thinking, like, wait, it wasn't already in there?
It has been like up for induction for how many years? I think about 2018. From about then. I'm just making up a number. It could have been all the way back in 2014. But let's see here. It was My Little Pony, Phase 10. What the fuck is Phase 10?
My
What
favorite
the fuck
card
is
game.
Phase 10?
It's a card game?
We're not even on
Yes.
Phase 6.
Oh, yeah, everybody knows what Phase 10 is except for me.
I'm in Phase 3. I'm lost.
My other favorite card game is Skippo.
Skippo.
I'm not allowed to play gambling games.
My favorite card game is Tarot.
Glup Shitto's pretty fun.
Glup Shitto?
Ah, yes.
I mean, we're just saying nonsense words and playing the games and shit.
I got a
Fuck is Phase
I got
10?
a full house. Death is riding on a horse. There's 17 swords on this one card. And there's a tower with some naked people falling off of it. Did I win?
You have pulled
You caused
the world.
Ragnarok. I hope you're happy.
Phase 10.
You have pulled the world, and you have pulled Hierophant.
Hey, honey. Did I get any boxes today?
Oh no, Cat, you ain't don't.
What's that? Only Zion got boxes. That son of a bitch. I didn't get any toys this week.
Son
Hey,
of a
Kyle.
Yeah.
Hierophant donut.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I'll tell
I
you
should
one
watch
thing,
that show at
Scott.
some point.
Well, I tell you one thing, Scott. For his Hall of Fame, they got to have Peter Cullen and Frank Welker at least do the inductions.
I was kind of worried GoBots would get there before Transformers. What a kick in the dick that would have been. Selects
They'll probably
converters.
Fucking Chris Cox be there though.
Everybody loves playing with Convertibat.
I actually have that one.
I have that one
It's
too.
just Jen Mommy.
The heck is Convertibat?
Okay, so there was this transforming toy line back in the 80s. You had like Transformers, GoBots, and then underneath them you had this whole fucking rainbow. You had like transistor robots and Chargeatrons and Zabungles. Actual toy line.
Formulator Force.
Yeah. You had Zybots. And one of those little things were this line called Converters by Selects, right? So Converters were interesting because you had cars and planes and whatnot, but you also had like birds and bats, and they were the first to do that before like Predacons and what have you, Dinobots. So Converters was like I have the owl, I have two different versions of the parrot Calypso, which is my favorite. I have the bat and then a falcon. I have this one Robotech Orgus looking thing from Converters. But they would also have shit like, here's a pair of binoculars. Here's a fucking camera. Here's a goddamn slot machine. You want a roulette wheel that turns into a robot? Develop that gambling addiction good and early? Here, Selects Converters got you covered.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the guy that was the slot machine. I remember him.
Yeah.
They had I think they all had the same gimmick too. You pull the head back or forward, the chest opens up, and you store the head, and then you tuck in the arms or something like that.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah, always the same. And funny enough, there's a new Transformers 1 release right now that does the Selects Converters thing. By transforming Orion Pax into Optimus Prime, you pull the head back and flip the chest out, and look, it's the Optimus Prime head with the Matrix.
Let's go down this rabbit hole, people. Selects Converters. Let's see here. Let's see here. Where is it?
I had when I was a kid. It was GoBots. I forget what line that was. Remember Torque?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Yeah, I had him. I had him when I was a kid. I loved him. Some of the GoBots had some good stuff.
There we
Some
go.
of the figures were-
There's
Oh,
Calypso.
look at this.
There's Calypso.
Little birdie.
He's a tiny bird. Oh, there's Feathers, which is a peacock. I have him too. I forgot I had him.
So
Why
this is the
have I
little
never
bird that's
known
permanent.
about these?
He's
There's
permanently
So cute.
perched.
Hoot.
I think I had the cockroach. I can't remember.
There's Rex. There's Convertibat.
It's Robat.
Yeah. Robat.
Yeah, my brother had that.
That's one of my holy grails, actually.
We have Defenders. So here's a boat. Here's a boat. Here's Whirl. Here's Bonaparte
Wait a
Tolkis.
minute.
No shit, man. There's Whirl. He was like mini-bot sized.
That's
Dorvac he was from.
fucking
Yeah.
world.
That totally.
One of those Roadbuster?
Yeah,
Dorvac,
Roadbuster.
Avalon Gazette.
Yeah, here's Roadbuster.
Wheels.
There he is. There's
Hey Kyle,
Roadbuster.
say exterminate.
And
Do I have
there's
robot voice in the game?
yeah, it's just a little bit, not a lot. And there's Tank,
That's
Tanker.
interesting.
But that's
an interesting one.
that's the other Dorvac that was never released in the line.
Yeah.
That's the Dorvac called Bonaparte Tolkis. But we had Insectors,
Man,
Mini-bots,
names.
Spies. Here we go. There's the jukebox. Or, I'm sorry, the slot machine. Sorry. There is Bandit. Get it? One-armed Bandit. There's a cash register. There's a, let's see, cassette player. Gun. Oh, yeah, here's the roulette wheel.
Ooh.
Actual fucking working pinball machine named Tilt.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. So Converse was a pretty kick-ass line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Some of these
All
look
I
pretty decent.
ever knew about it, though, is the bat.
Yeah, I know. I'm familiar with the bat, too. My brother had one of those.
What do they got for the Robotech stuff? The Maladroids or something?
Oh, yeah, the Maladroids. Yeah, I think the Super Defenders. No, there was no. I thought there was some Robotech stuff in that. But the Maladroids were Robotech stuff. Like they had the SDF-1, the Sunyak, the Zardak, Zark, a couple of those super deformed little motherfuckers. I had the red one, but I don't know where he got to. I had Volcan. I'm hungry. No, converters were pretty cool. Converters
Maria
were pretty
Perina let
fucking
herself
cool.
go to hell.
It was
She
great
piloted
because
the red one.
Because if I couldn't afford like the $5 for a Transformer, I could probably squeeze the $2 out of my mom for a Selects converter, and they were cannon fodder in my little head cannon. There, these are the fuckers we're gonna send on the front lines of the war. Bumblebee, you stay back here where it's safe and have tea with Prowl. Fucking Maladroid's gonna go tap Megatron on the testes and see if he's awake.
My ball bearings!
Clang! Well, Maladroid's dead.
Remember the time when you could go into like a gas station and they had like toys like that?
Oh shit, yeah. Shit, yeah.
Oh,
I
man,
grew up
I
in
miss those days.
People don't understand. Back in the days, like 85, 86, you couldn't go into any kind of store. No, grocery store, fucking corner market, yard sale. You couldn't go any place where something didn't turn into something else, and it was for sale.
Oh, around 1994, roughly, in Canada, where I was living at the time in BC, like if you went to the supermarket, there'd always be a little, like right at the end of the aisle, there'd be a big row of like knockoff Transformers of various descriptions.
Oh yeah, I remember. Shit, I couldn't even get away from it in school because there was like this thing: sell 1,000 magazines, get a crappy toy. Thank you for making money for us.
Back in Germany, though, if like I'm pretty sure it was Aldi's. I can't remember if that was around back then. It was a supermarket.
Fucking Nazis.
But like I would see something similar, except they'd be actually Transformers. Like I would see at the end of the aisle, holy crap, Springer.
Oh shit.
I know exactly what you're talking about, and I got so excited when the revival happened, where it was like, oh wow, the next hottest thing for kids is out, and everyone wants a piece of it because it's like $2 billion franchise on day one. I walked into a Safeway in my neighborhood, and they were selling Yu-Gi-Oh cards at the registers.
Oh man.
I work with a guy that's still obsessed with Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
There's a guy in this call still obsessed with Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh my god.
Tell us more about the loser and the Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
To be fair, this is a rich boy that I enjoy making cry.
Oh!
He's rich, fuck him.
Tell us about the last time you made him cry. I gotta fantasize. I need some spank
Actually,
material
it was
tonight.
about like last week made him cry 'cause he asked me to psychologically analyze him, and I got spot on. He asked for it.
Like you're actually.
Now, why would you
raccoons
actually
in a ringtone, aren't you?
Yeah.
Why would you actually do that?
He thought there was nothing wrong with him. He thought wrong.
You're fucked.
Yeah, that's if you don't think that, like, if anybody anywhere ever doesn't think that there's something wrong with them, they are mistaken.
That bitch needs some EMDR.
Yeah.
I remember.
He's never had a hard time in his life and always had everything handed to him. So I take it upon myself to make him feel bad about his existence.
Did he ask you to step on him?
No, I'm working on getting it that far.
Jesus Christ.
Wolf's 100% on board with this, so
That's
it's all good.
great. That's great.
He's like, get that bank. Like, make that money.
I've recently I was in therapy until yesterday. Like, because you're right, everybody's fucked up. I was in therapy until yesterday. Buckle up, everybody. This is going to take you on a bit of a ride. So
Hold on, let me cue up the porn.
You're gonna you're gonna fucking need seatbelts for this, because this is gonna go all sorts of places. So in this therapy, what are some of the issues I dealt with? I dealt with my mom's death, the loss of my house, and my first relationship where somebody gave birth to a baby I thought was mine, and then 6 months down the road it turned out it wasn't my baby. Okay.
Yikes.
Yeah. So, I had a lot of shit to work through. But I started to realize, and one of my students, a lovely kid, 16, 17 years old, reminds me a lot of young Scott, right? So, he was having some problems too. I said, hey, why don't you go to my therapist's place? Because the therapist I had, I'm not going to use real names here either. The therapist I had was the actual boss of the entire place. Because it was like, they looked at my paperwork and went, shit, fuck, man. We got to hand this over to the guy that started this place. This guy.
That guy's name was Anna Nicole Smith.
No, Chad Tavius is what we're going to call him. So, because he was just like, hey, I'm playing sports. Like, this is the dude that would fucking kick a football while playing a fucking guitar solo. Right? So, Chad Tavius.
Professor Chad Tavius.
Dr. Chad Tavius, thank you very much. So, I go through all this stuff with him, and you're always sitting there. You don't know yourself. The human brain is incapable of cataloging its knowledge. So,
Speak for yourself.
What's that?
Speak for yourself.
Well, I mean, it's
I'm
why
hyper aware of myself and my problems.
Well, look, maybe I can't, but I'm also very, very drunk. So drunk I want to fight the fucking computer. But there's
Fight it.
so
Fight it.
about 2 weeks ago, and I go every 2 weeks. About 2 weeks ago, I actually run into my mom's best friend that I haven't seen in person for about 10 years, right? And I sat down, I talked with her for 2 hours, and for the first time, I was able to talk about my mom without crying. Was I sad? Yes. But it wasn't grief. It was just like, oh shit, those were some good times, right? And then, like, a couple of days later, about 4 days after this, I'm talking to my student who's going through therapy, and I go, oh, how's therapy going for you? Because we always talk about our problems and stuff. And he goes, oh, it's going okay. I have to change therapist. And once again, I'm making up a name. He goes, my therapist's name is Stephanie, and she's leaving. She got a job in Indiana, right? I go, oh, well, that sucks. He goes, yeah, Stephanie's gay, and it was kind of nice to talk to somebody who, wait, Stephanie's gay. And I said, my first wife had this really vicious fling with a gay woman named Stephanie. And he's like, it can't be her, right? It can't be her because, that's a very common name. And I said, well, Stephanie used to go by George, right? But he goes, I don't know of her nicknames. I go, well, I do know Stephanie used to do, and then he looked at me. And we both said it together, flooring. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. No, it can't be. You can't be getting therapy at the place I sent you to from the woman my first wife had an affair with.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. The Scottish accent kicks in and you're like, oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. It can't be happening.
This is literally like an episode of like fucking Married with Children or some shit.
No, it gets so much better. Just wait. We're only about a third of the way through this fucking car ride. So, once again, I'm going to ask that everybody have their seatbelts fastened. I need you to roll up the window so you don't lose an arm. But I'll make sure the air conditioner's on. And so, it's a thing. I get home. I find a picture of Stephanie online. And I send it to him. And he goes, that's her. And oh my God. Oh my, the woman my ex had an affair with is my favorite student's therapist. Right?
Ooh.
And then it's like, then it kicks me. My ex told Stephanie that we weren't together and that it was okay. And it hit me. This woman's as much of a victim of this whole shit as I am. From her view, and what happened was my ex got pregnant. Once again, I thought I was the father, but here's the thing. Stephanie, she knew damn well she wasn't the father. And that ended things between them, right? So, I'm sitting there going, holy fuck, right? I gotta be open. I gotta be honest with my therapist, right? So, my therapist comes on, Chad Tavius, and Chad Tavius says, what do you want to talk about today, Scott? As he's fucking, like, using one of those hand scrunchers to, like, to like, exercise the muscles in his hand. Those things. What do you want to talk about today, Scott? One of those in one hand, fucking 25-pound barbell in the other. Just doing fucking
gotta maintain
curls.
That kung fu grip.
Just doing fucking curls. Grip with the left, curls with the right. And I go, you know what? I got to tell you about this week. I said, I got nothing that's bothering me. He goes, really? I go, yeah. And I told him about meeting my mom's friend. I told him about, I said, hey, look, my student came to me, and, he's taking therapy, and it turned out that Stephanie, he goes, wait, Stephanie, my Stephanie? And I go, yeah, it turned out that she and my ex had an affair. while I was with her. He went, I said, it was just an accident. I found out. I said, if she hadn't done flooring and we both knew about it, like, we would have never found out. All of a sudden he goes, well, maybe she needs to keep doing flooring. We have standards to uphold here. And, and apparently it wasn't she got a job in Indiana. The way he was saying, she got her ass canned. Right?
Uh-huh.
So, I don't know who to believe. Is my student not telling me the truth? Was Stephanie not telling the truth to my student? Was Chad Tavius just upset that his counselor quit? His therapist quit and went to another place. I don't know what the truth is. And quite frankly, I don't care. Let me take a sip, because I can feel myself sobering up, and it's not pleasant.
Hey, Peter!
I submit to you that this is somehow evidence that reality is a simulation, because this is too much like a sitcom.
Did I say we were done? Because we're not there.
There's more.
We're not there yet.
Is it safe to be in the car with a drunk driver?
We're not done. It's a Tesla. It's driving itself.
We're really fucked.
I'm stuffed in the trunk.
Oh, fuck. A Tesla.
Oh, my God.
That was fun.
So, every day, like with my students that don't really need a lot of help, I like to go, hey, what happened this week, right? So, my student today, Cy, we'll call him Cy, not his real name. My student Cy sits down and goes, nothing happened. And I said, well, I got a story to tell you, right? And I'm telling this story, and then I bring up the picture that I sent to my first student, and that's her, and he goes, oh my God! It's his cousin's wife!
Oh my God.
Right?
Christ alive.
It's his cousin. His cousin's a woman, and Stephanie is his cousin's wife! Right? Now, I've taught this kid for years. I've taught this kid for about 6 or 7 years, right? So at the end of the lesson, and the entire lesson, I wasted this kid's time. Because the entire lesson, I'm just looking at him, and he's looking at me, and I'm going, what does it all mean? What is this?
Well,
what is this?
It's such a small town. Everyone knows each other and is related.
Right. I go out to Cy's car. I look at his mother, who I'm good friends with his mother and his father, and I said, Cy is going to tell you a story. You're not going to believe him. I assure you it's all true. And then at Cy's lessons at 4:30 today, at 5:30 today, I get a text going, oh my God, Stephanie! Cy's mother just went, oh my God, Stephanie! And then I got on the phone and talked to her about it. She's going to do some digging and figure out what the deal is. Because Stephanie never told anybody she's going to Indiana for a new job. Not even her wife.
Mm-hmm.
See, this all makes reality seem like it's not real, because this all seems like deliberate intent. Like this was written by someone.
It's now safe to remove your seatbelts, by the way. I've got nothing else.
This is like a killer third act for your biopic.
It feels like I solved a murder mystery, and I didn't realize it was happening at the time.
But doesn't this all sound like a script that was deliberately authored?
I am the best detective Johnstown has to offer. I figured out that bitch in Grotesquerie was in a coma. I figured out who the murderer is, and only murderers in the building by episode 6 of season 4. And I figured this shit out. I don't know what it means yet. If it means anything at all.
I stayed through this, but I do have to go, you guys. I have to get to work early. Otherwise, my daughter doesn't get to sleep for school at a normal sleep time.
Well, maybe this will be a good lesson in how harsh life is for your daughter.
Have a good night.
Have a good one, Tawanis.
Thanks, you guys.
So that was my week.
Thanks for coming.
Inspector Blunghole's on the case.
Pete, how you doing?
If I
All right,
ever
Thomas,
need
you have to
find
top
out more
that. Tell us your most
information,
fantastic
I'll
story.
skip the digging and I'll just let Scott go to town.
There you go. There you go. Fuck me.
Bye,
My
you guys.
stories
Bye,
My
Dewanis.
stories are implausible, but also boring at the same time. So,
Whew. Pete, how you doing?
Weren't
buddy?
you like witness to giant fires that were scorching half of Canada?
yes, I was, but that's not the craziest thing I've ever seen. I've legitimately seen UFOs.
I'm not gonna.
Pete, are you a UFO?
I think we've all seen them by now.
I mean, I am a fat object, but I am not
Can
unidentified.
fly.
If you pull all my fingers at the same time, I can.
Hey,
See, but you're identified, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Going over to the chat. Holson says, "Hey, VHS the cassettes to transform. Didn't I call it years ago? I had a few Selects converters, Peacock, and a few others. Thomas was Springer called Frelings in German."
I don't remember. I just remember seeing the box, and I remember seeing the figure, and I was like, that's Springer.
Hey, Holson.
Hey.
Also, happy birthday,
Hey,
Holson.
Olsen.
Happy birthday, Holston.
Happy birthday.
I also remember that in that part of the country, it was just like in England where you're not allowed to say the word slag, because when I was a little kid, I said my favorite Transformer was slag, and then I got into a huge amount of trouble at school.
I don't understand. You can't say slag, but you can say faggot as much as you want. That doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Didn't make any sense.
But
Tef
you can't
Tef.
say fanny pack either, but you can't say get up in them bets.
Tef is in the house. He says, with enough drugs, you can see lots of shit. Ghosts, UFOs, Bigfoot. Yeah, you know what? Fuck microdosing. Let's macrodose. Let's just take everything. Tef, I don't know if you just joined the show or you were listening, but mark where you are right now and head back about 10 minutes. You missed a hell of a story. Had nothing at all to do with Transformers. Not
Aggressive
a damn thing.
macrodosing. Are you interested in getting into a wrestling match with the Machine Elves?
I thought I was a glass of orange juice. Oh my God. Holson says, thank you for the birthday wishes. Happy birthday to Thomas. Thomas, happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Thomas.
birthday.
Oh yeah, that's my birthday is tomorrow. Isn't Holson's is today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, yesterday.
To you.
They're almost back to back. Yeah. So
Yeah.
his is yesterday and mine's tomorrow. So
Dude,
separated by one day.
Oh my
not
God!
singing
Stop
happy-
taking the fun out of birthdays.
We're not going to sing happy birthday, man.
Why?
Happy birthday. Here's some tits. Don't eat the milk. You'll get the shits. Tits, 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 tits. Ass tits, tits, ass tits. And many more. Hey,
Yes.
we got
If you're able to eat milk, there's a problem. Yeah.
we got a headless Prima
Thomas is a
prototype.
leg man.
Holy shit, dude.
A headless what now?
Somebody just pulled
Prima.
Kobe Bryant on him.
Headless Prima prototype. He's
cool.
It's
look at-
LeBron James, by the way.
Jesus Christ, look at those fucking legs. He looks like whenever he looks like whenever the midgets get the surgery to lengthen their legs and then everything's just out of proportion.
Fucking what?
You know they'll take the midget's legs and they'll saw the bones in half and just stretch them out like a quarter inch every month, and they end up looking like people that are just like part person, part fucking harvestman spider. It's
I've never heard of this shit.
Bone lengthening surgery.
Yeah, hold on here. Bone lengthening surgery. There it is. Bone lengthening surgery.
Well, we tried to talk about Transformers.
Yes, but yes.
I got a Transformer.
Like this dude. This dude had bone lengthening surgery. The arm to leg ratio is fucking insane. Look at this bitch.
Jesus fucking.
Wow.
That kind of looks horrifying. It looks like photo manipulation.
It's
Why the fuck would you do that?
They look like the people I used to fight in Street Fighter 6 when you make your own character. They'd have no arms and have legs that went
look
all the
like
way.
A
They don't
fucking
look like real
WWE creative character I made while I was just like, yeah, let's fuck with these options.
See, now this poor girl,
This in Dragon
I
Age.
get it. I get it. That poor
I get
girl,
that.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, sometimes like with like dwarves and what have you, it works out really well. Other times it works out like that bitch that just looks like you're looking at her through a fucking funhouse mirror.
Like
Yes.
a fucking Slenderman.
Wasn't there a character? Yeah. Have you ever seen the Baki the Grappler anime?
Jack Hanma.
Yeah, Jack Hanma. He was really, really short and weak when he was born, and to fix it, he went through this massive bone lengthening thing. So he's got this tiny little torso, like an arthropod or something, and these ridiculously giant limbs, and he looks
On top
terrifying.
of that steroids he does.
The man,
Yes.
the man puberty forgot.
Yes, he looks horrifying.
There's something wrong with his leg.
Oh my
I
god!
know.
But that's the kind of legs we're dealing with here. Look at the
So,
god damn
Prima.
Prima.
They're making a Prima.
They're making. I mean, the next
making
toy
the-
line is
the-
Age of Primes, so it kind of makes sense. Prima.
I know I don't sound the most, what is it, excited of everyone in this group,
I'm sorry.
but don't challenge me, because I
w-
am the most excited of anyone in this group
Really?
for this toy line.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Oh, good for
I
you.
want-
I challenge you.
I've always, ever since I said, oh, there's been like 13 primes, like, okay, you stole that shit from G.I. Joe where there were originally 13 G.I. Joes, but let's see them. And then you keep getting information. It's like, okay, that's neat.
Alpha,
Why don't I have toys of them? Why'd
Alpha-
you invent shit and make toys?
Alpha Trion and Vector Prime. That's all you get. Fuck you.
I always
So-
assumed that it.
Keep
Yeah.
embarrassing, like, just you came on my face with Power of the Primes. We're like, we're gonna do all the primes, and then like, we're fucking headmasters that weren't headmasters, and
Yeah.
barely passing for pretender shells.
Splork.
Yeah.
And
It
now
was
we're
kinda
getting like
half-hearted.
full-on fucking figures of them.
I hope they do the
Finally.
whole entire line
Yeah.
of primes. They got it.
I'm excited about it because I always wanted to see some form of Liege Maximo in toy form.
And then they picked the one that everybody wanted.
Yeah.
I wonder what the head's gonna look like.
Well,
I
I
don't
would
know.
assume
I'm more curious how far they're getting the line before they cancel it.
Oh God,
not happening.
Transformers is a phoenix. It continues to reinvent itself and burn up and reinvent itself in a continuous loop. forever.
Transformers has gone non-stop since, I want to say,
Oh, like that movie Mother.
2010,
or that movie
and it
nonstop.
hasn't stopped.
Can't stop.
Oh,
won't
I mean,
stop.
it was going continuously way before that. Before 2010, there was
Yeah.
animated, and there was.
Well, just like the
there was-
Generations line that this is part of. It's
Oh
gone
yeah,
on
that all
since then.
that all initially kicked off with the
Uh,
classics line.
G.I. Joe's been canceled like 5 times.
I want a hot dog.
Check your pants.
A hot dog transformer?
I think I'm gonna go
Just a
soak.
hot dog?
I'm gonna go soak a hot dog in this Mike's Hard Lemonade and eat it.
Oh,
I would not do that.
I bet
that's
you're getting.
science.
I bet you're getting pretty thirsty for a hot dog.
You know what they could do, Scott? They could take all the 13 primes and make them combine into the one.
No, see, you can't do that because one of them is a combiner.
The one, though.
Yeah, I guess. Is he a combiner
Oh.
anymore? Because I was pretty sure he was going to be the Titan. That's like, nah, it's going to be Star Convoy. Oh, don't make Optimus the 13th Prime again, for one.
Well,
And secondly, he's kind of just a dude in the movie, so, like, mixed messages.
Yeah. I kind of hope that we
I
get
will-
like a commander, like a fucking. I know it's the commander class this time around is what, Silverbolt, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will
Yeah,
say,
I
though,
think so.
I will accept it if Nexus Prime is the little dude, but he is the torso for the big combiner. which will be called Nexus Maximus, because they don't make that dildo anymore.
Yeah.
And you can just snipe the name.
I want to know how you know that.
Because it's on the wiki page. It's like, it links to this. And I'm like, is it a dick? And then I click on it. It's like, oh yeah, that's a dick.
Good news.
Oh, and it's discontinued. You can just snipe that name now.
It's been discontinued.
Which figure is that?
It's a dildo, Thomas. Hey, keep up.
Yes, I know. That's what was throwing me off here.
I bet.
So if they're doing a Fallen, are they going to do a Megatronus to go in with the Prime, since we're already getting the Fallen?
The limp.
Megatronus is the Fallen.
Yeah, they're the same character.
Yeah, but is he in the Primes, or is he going to be in a separate thing? Because
yeah, they're counting him as the Prime. He's the version, which is shitty because Liege Maximo is clearly the Fallen. He did all the bad shit.
Going over to the chat, Duanis Perez says, I need all the drugs. Tef says, yeah, I'm in the good podcast. All I remember is the South Park episode of Kyle getting longer legs with testes for kneecaps. Holston85 says, plot twist, that is the head, or just a little pinhead. You can't see it because it's turned around with a smile on the other side. Tef says, how do you get your hands on an unreleased prototype like this anyway? Just found it in the garbage. Probably the reason why the legs are fucked up like this and ended up in the garbage. Well, Tef, my guess is that either somebody in the factory snuck this out in one of the many body cavities that are possible. If you're as fat as me, you can just lift up a flap and tuck it under. I'm 400 pounds. I can fucking put a goddamn leader class in there. No one would know. But I'm still not convinced that like people in Hasbro aren't going, here it is.
You think this isn't on Evan's desk right now and he took the picture?
This is the best.
This is like a work desk.
This is the best fucking advertising. Everybody wants this fucker now.
And he's pretty much in final colors if we're going by what they're doing with all the other Primes.
I have no idea.
Prima was orange.
It's got to be a prototype.
In his one-panel appearance.
Those hips are totally off.
Corey, those hips don't lie.
Those hips are also misassembled. Look at the fucking molding and how one of them is way lower than the other.
Yeah, one leg's knees higher than the other.
Lengthening surgery. We just talked about this.
Yeah.
So this is the Jack Hama of Primes, then, I take it.
Yeah. Yeah. This is what happens whenever Transformers have thalidomide.
I thought that was Revenge of the Fallen Devastator.
Yeah.
Or whatever the
fucked up flipper baby.
No, that's when you make a dumbass design choice.
Kyle's anger makes me happy.
Yeah. Bay was like, what if... Devastator's cool, but what if he was a giant, ugly gargoyle that everyone...
I think they tried to justify it that in reality he would weigh too much to stand up straight, but that doesn't change the fact he just fucking looks weird.
Like my dick.
I'm with you, Kyle.
Well, not only did he look weird, he also wasn't a Devastator that could do anything. Fucking Skids or Mudflap or whatever, which one it was, fucking got eaten and busted out of his jaw. No damage.
I'm really drunk.
It's like, weren't you just eaten in the grinder jaw? In the grinder jaw.
Yeah, he clogged him up and then crawled
walked
out.
away. No problem.
He said, "You gonna eat me? I'm gonna bust your face."
Yeah.
I need another Mike's Hard Lemonade here soon.
Look, I'm not gonna... I like that part of the movie.
The part where Scott had a Mike's Hard Lemonade? That's
I
a
like
pretty
my
good part.
flapping skids.
Oh.
My favorite.
The grading.
The best Transformers ever.
The rest of that movie is dog shit.
You actually like Mud Flapping Skids?
Yeah,
I did Mud Flapping Skids.
Shit, motherfucker! I bust a cap in your ass. Yeah.
Look,
Dude,
people got upset. They were like, "Oh, they're racist," and I'm like, "You listen to half of the kids, white, black, Asian, whatever. They sound just like that. Stupid."
Yeah.
I love how Pete said stupid. Step it. That's
am I wrong though?
No, but it's the most Puerto Rican I've ever heard you.
Ah.
That's step it.
Stupid. It's stupido, you know?
Los estúpidos tontos!
Laserbeak was just creepy. Like, is your daddy home? I'm like, oh my god.
To catch a predator.
Yeah.
Yeah, Laserbeak was fucking scary though. A little bit.
I brought beer.
I love that Laserbeak decided he was just going to do whatever he wanted to. Turn into a copier, turn into a bird, turn into a mini bumblebee. Like, that was cool.
Scene.
Where's my figure that could do all of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alt mode? What's that? I'm a shapeshifter.
Do you have
I
a
just turn into whatever.
$1
It's called a lump of clay. The transformation can be a little bit tricky.
He was Transformium before there was Transformium.
I would love to see an actual physical representation of that Laserbeak and just the massive amounts of fucking kibble that would entail.
Oh,
That would actually be cool. To have that
Sounds
Laserbeak
like
and then it can go into that Bumblebee.
It would
And
take you 3
maintain the pink color for the Bumblebee.
transformations. Sorry.
No, it's okay, man. It's okay. Let's see, he'd need to change into a copier.
Uh-huh.
He'd need to change into a mirror.
A mirror?
Wasn't he like a fucked up weird mirror on the wall, like some sort of art?
No, he was a flat screen.
I thought he was a TV.
Yeah, flat screen.
Okay.
And
Oh.
then he attacked Sam and pushed him out the window.
Okay, flat screen TV. He's pink Bumblebee.
For some fucking reason.
Yeah.
Oh, he was going to that little girl, so, you know.
So,
Yeah,
girls
but does
like
she
me.
even know who the fuck Bumblebee is? This is supposed to be clandestine operations these people are on. How the fuck does the public know what Bumblebee is?
It's your daddy.
Cool pink robot, that's all she cared about.
It's
What-
a
so
pink
it needs to
robot
be-
that says, "Is your daddy home?" And they're like a really creepy voice.
It was
They all
probably
float down here.
Bumblebee was probably the most adorable transformer he could think of. Because
Maybe.
like what's the other option? Skids and Mudflap? Fucking
That would've been actually cool.
nerve
Well, they're not
damaged
in the movie.
palsy bots?
That would have been cool. That would have been cool.
Quasimodos.
Jesus Christ. What happened to your face? I can count the potato. No! You gotta have symmetry, otherwise the child's gonna get very frightened very quickly. So, no.
they were just mechanical Jar Jar Binkses. weren't they?
Yeah. Which is weird, because the dude who played Jar Jar Binks was one of them.
What?
No, he wasn't.
Yeah!
No, he wasn't.
Hold on. I thought it was
Ahmed Best is not Reno Wilson.
Oh, shit, you're right. I'm very drunk.
Tom Kenny was also not Jar Jar.
Well, he should have
I'm
been.
pretty sure Tom Kenny was Jar Jar.
He should have been.
Was the scratch
Oh,
voice for Wheeljack and Rise of the Beasts.
Hey, look, it's Studio Series Devastation
Hey, look.
Optimus. It's only the 72nd Optimus this year.
Not
Buy
even a
it!
good one. This is so lazy. This makes me mad because this is lazy. 'Cause the only thing they did was cell shade the boobs. Everything else is flat.
He's got
And
wheels on the side of his legs.
Huh?
He's got wheels on the side of his leg. instead of
Doesn't
behind.
Optimus have wheels on the side of his legs? Did I fucking miss something? Am I drunk?
Well, in the game he didn't have because he turned into the cartoon Optimus, so his wheels disappeared. But he
They
also
also-
cell shaded the whole thing, not just his nipples.
They've also done this
Also,
incredibly
moving on to
distracting
Devastation.
thing that I really hate in Transformer design, where they gave his weapon a kind of whoosh effect that's sculpted into the weapon.
Yeah, finally.
I
a
hate
whoosh
that.
effect.
I hate that.
You do.
Oh, well, shit.
Like
You hate the
remember RID Strong Arm's gun with the permanently affixed blast effect?
Also, why did he have leg lengthening surgery? Look at this. We just
Yeah.
talking about this.
Yeah!
Yeah, he's on
His legs
stilts.
are that long.
Can't they just do the 86 Optimus cell shade it?
Is this supposed to be a deluxe?
86
This is a
hasn't
deluxe.
even out yet.
It looks like a Legends to me.
No, this is a deluxe. This is a deluxe. It's Studio Series Devastation Deluxe Optimus Prime First Look Additional Images.
What they should have just done was take the core class one and painted that properly, because that one's a closer approximation than this piece of crap is.
Fucking
And that makes
weird.
me mad because I love Optimus. Sorry.
You could just take the fucking classics figure, the Chug Optimus.
Fuck
Paint
no,
him.
that one's ass.
Fucking
You know what? It was a
Earthrise.
fine thing for
Stuck
its
with a
time.
fucking He-Man gimmick that probably won't work now.
You could take the G1
Oh.
Legacy Optimus that just came out and cel-shade it for Devastation.
No, Kyle. I am not talking about the one that came in the 2-pack with Megatron. I'm talking about Chug Voyager class Optimus. Number 1, Optimus Prime, unless you're doing something clever with it, like the Classics Optimus Prime that we just got, should not be a deluxe. Optimus should be a Voyager.
This is just to have an Optimus on the shelf.
Yeah.
Hell?
This dude's. I'm drinking, so I'm just blowing in the bottle because I'm too fucking lazy to look down and see how much I have. So I'm just going by the tone. But just know whenever I need a refill.
Too lazy to make your eyes look down.
Oh, there's so much. There's so much stuff going on the screen. There's like I'm looking at the chat, and I'm looking at like useful, wishful thinking over here. Noble Gamer. I'm making sure that the thing is still recording. I'm doing a lot over here, baby. And I'm doing it all drunk. And on top of that, I have a bunch of regret because I should have bought that packet of CBD gummies to eat on top of this.
Yeah,
Macrodosing.
that might have been just a wee bit too much.
Hey.
Just eat some chips, Scott.
No!
Is anybody else
I'm not sucking off the California Highway Patrol.
Is anybody else looking at this thing's alt mode and just thinking just looks like a blown up Legends class figure?
It's a stock image. It's gonna look like shit until you get it in hand.
Yeah, that truck looks pretty bad.
Well,
What?
it's
Hello?
selling the robot mode.
Question is, if you guys are going to get it, is this a get or a hard pass? I'm passing.
Well,
on it.
let's see. I have the Studio Series one, so no. I have the Commander, so probably not. I might get it.
I have no choice.
I might see it in the store and go, ooh, actually, it looks all right. I'll get it and justify it by saying I got it for somebody else.
Jesus,
Yeah.
Kyle's listing all the possible universes where it's possible to get this and not.
And it also depends on how it looks in hand. I'll be like, holy shit, this looks better than I thought. I'll probably.
Yeah, nah, I'm definitely passing. It doesn't look like what it's supposed to represent. It looks like a weird Optimus Prime, but it doesn't look like the Optimus Prime from the Devastation game. It's not cell shaded, so it really doesn't look like the Optimus Prime from the game. The alt mode doesn't look like the alt mode. The robot mode looks wrong. I mean, I'm sorry, nobody should pick this piece of crap up. And it looks cheap
Well,
as
I
hell.
have to.
I know
some
you
people
have to,
might
but
like it other than you, Pete.
I'm glad that, huh?
Some people might like it other than you.
Nah, I'm right. Everybody else is wrong.
Oh, he's got a point there.
The
Fuck
boomer
you, Kyle.
mentality.
I mean, I feel like if I get the Studio Series Optimus, the really, really nice one with the big trailer, because I still
Then
don't
there's
have
no
it
point
yet.
for this.
That's
Surprise,
my
bitch! I'm back. You guys didn't
That's
even
my
realize I
thought,
was
too,
gone.
Kyle.
That's the power of radio.
But yes, Kyle,
You can see when you're not there.
I agree with what you just said, Kyle. I feel like if I get that, why would I have this?
I heard
What about
everything
you,
you
Kyle?
said.
Are you gonna
Look
get it?
better in comparison.
I don't know.
Or
I'm
make
probably
your
going to
other
go with
Optimus look
Pete
better
on his
by
hard.
comparison.
It's a pass for me.
Let's see here.
Unless they do a Devastation Wheeljack, that'd be cool. Reissue friggin' Earthrise or Kingdom, which I could never find in the store. Wheeljack.
I think that's a listing. Is they're going to do a sideswipe and a wheeljack. God do Kingdom sideswipe. You can't get him.
Ooh, sideswipe. He had the drill hands in the game.
No, he had swords.
Oh,
No,
technically,
he also had drill hands.
technically, any of them could have pretty much any weapon because you could give them whatever
Yeah, you could
weapon.
swap 'em around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
You
my
could have-
my
you could
Nemesis
have-
Prime has drill hands.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you could have Optimus Prime using Optimus Primal's scimitars.
Yep.
Yeah.
I gotta stop drinking. This bottle says it could hurt the baby.
Congratulations, Scott.
Did
Thank
you
you.
eat a baby?
No.
Mazel tov.
Hey, bottle tops.
We don't know where the baby is right now, though. Scott has no idea where he placed it.
We lost the. What do you mean you lost the baby? Just find it.
Tell me you didn't watch Mortuary Collection, Scott.
I did not watch
that
Mortuary
episode,
Collection.
That one episode, I just can't get it. Yeah.
What were we watching that was so fucked up the other day? There was some... What was the horror movie that Ariana and I watched? It had something fucked up. Hold on. Hey, honey. Yeah? What was the horror movie we watched over the weekend? Oh, yeah. The Substance.
Oh, with Demi Moore.
With Demi Moore, where she back shits out another human.
Yeah.
And it's her.
What?
Oh, no.
What?
It's
What?
fucked up. It's fucked up.
It's David Cronenberg, kind of.
Oh, great. That, no.
It is
Kind of movie you want to go into on an empty stomach.
Yes, definitely.
That's not scary. That's just blech.
No, it. Pete, you've seen it. Back me up. It's pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's got the body horror aspect to it, but then there's the horror. Okay, so she takes this stuff, and a new her comes out of her back because she's an old person and she wants to be a young person. But that young her decides she don't want to go back into the old person, and then stuff happens as a consequence if you don't go back into your old person self, to the old one, and then to the young. It's imagine you split off from yourself. A young person comes out of you, but it doesn't want to come back, and your life and their life are tied together, and what they do has an impact on you, and you have no control over it.
It was really good. And that ending? What the fuck? What the fuck? Well, and people heard my story from earlier. It takes a lot anymore to make me go, what the fuck?
You're right. I think I do want a prime.
Yeah. Going over to the chat, Tef says, so anyone seeing this cannot know it's a Transformer if they are not a Transformers fan already. Being a TF fan and knowing that this is a prototype, why didn't that person try to transform it? Dwayne Marsh says, it's Wednesday, and I'm late. Holston85, for every person who gives the stream a like, the stream gets a like. Truer words have never been spoken. Tef says, the studio series used to have certain quality standard. Now look at this Prime. It's a joke. I almost added a fucking in there.
What a
it's
fucking
a fucking
quality
joke.
standard, my guy.
Yeah.
They came out of the gate falling apart.
Tef also says, they gave us Optimus Prime Studio Series 86, and now this? Holson, even as a guy who appreciates ankle pivot, this is a bit much on this Optimus. Technical Jim. Hey, Technical Jim. Dude. You got to go back and hear the story later, man. Technical Jim says, this is a deluxe, so it scales better with the Studio Series 86 Devastator. Tef, Studio Series Devastation, like based on the game Devastation? I understand the cel-shaded windows, but this is shit. Devastation game was already based on the Combiner Wars line. Holson 85, is it just me or does the truck look like it has downs? Transform and roll potato. Tef says, Mortuary Collection is great. Stay away from the movie Dumplings. Dude! Dumplings was great. Dumplings was great. It had Bai Ling in it. And she was a Chinese lady who made a Japanese woman dumplings out of aborted fetuses to keep her young.
Whoa.
Yeah. Dumplings. Dumplings was good.
I wonder if
Dumplings.
that works in real.
There's absolutely, it's called stem cell therapy. But there's a short version of Dumplings and then a full feature length of Dumplings. Both. You should watch both. Watch the long version first and then go to the short film, because the short film is a collection of 3 different films. Really good. Wikipedia, baby. Dewanis Perez says,
I'm on there right now. Sorry to interrupt, Scott, but I'm looking up The Substance as we speak about The Substance, and it says it's also part satirical. Scott, did you laugh?
I did a couple of times, but not the stuff I was supposed to. Dewana says, just saw someone trace Elon Musk's body shape and turn it sideways. It's a fucking Cybertruck. Well, Elon is built like one of these Transformers mix mashers. So I'm not surprised.
These fuckers came back.
Oh man.
Kind of, sort of. I'm hoping this is the line where we should be getting shit like Quintessence and fucking Autobot X and shit like that. I don't need another fucking Bumblebee. I don't need another fucking Megatron. Even if he's got cool tank pontoon Hank Hill's dad action. I don't need another Optimus Prime. There is an Optimus Primal. I guess that's kind of cool. But it's just like, give us the characters that don't transform in this non-transforming mix-and-mash line. Fucking Autobot X would be perfect for this. Why the fuck haven't you done Autobot X, you bastard?
Because he's probably the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive character.
No.
I'm just surprised to see these again.
Right?
I
The
know.
Death's Head.
They rolled out this shit already with the Ninja Turtles. They started doing this with the Ninja Turtles, and I was like, I guess it's a trend going around with toy design right now.
I just pictured Shredder. Like, I can finally rip the turtles apart. I'm Uncle Phil.
Shut up.
Hey Scott, wouldn't Death's Head be good for this? Like mix and
Death's
match
Head would be
with
great for
Autobot?
this!
You just got a Marvel Legends, though.
Do you remember that bit where Shredder acquired Michelangelo's personality?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Totally.
Just listening to that voice do the Michelangelo personality was quite funny.
Daddy needs a third Mike's Hard. I'll be right back.
Get me one too.
You're right, just leave us on this horse shit.
I'm just going out to the kitchen. I'm right beside the kitchen, man. The headphones are staying on. If you guys need me, I'll be right here. I'll just yell real loud. Actually, I probably couldn't yell louder than I'm yelling right now. So,
no, give me
I mean,
that.
I'll just yell. I'll sound normal.
Scott, are you working by echolocation right now because you don't want to look down?
Ping.
I feel like now would be a good time for Scott to jump off and make a video review.
I feel like somebody was being sarcastic with this one photo of Megatron with tank legs. It's like, here's your tank mode. Like,
I am.
Megatron is Cotton Hill. He is Cotton Hill. He had his shins blown off.
Yeah.
I am looking at that one.
man's machine gun.
Well, I'm looking at the one thing though that seems really obvious, which it would be Giltar. You think we could finally get a Giltar out of this?
I demand Giltar transfer.
I do too.
Yeah.
I know it's possible to just Frankenstein it yourself here, but I'd really like them to just say, hey, here's a 2-pack of Optimus and Megatron. You know what to do if you're an older fan.
I think I'm done buying new iterations of old characters that I already have. I'm fucking done with
Scott, can you say that with echolocation pings, please?
Ping.
Oh.
Excuse me.
I see.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm just sitting here thinking, like, the whole Giltar thing got me thinking. And Giltar, you could probably make a pretty decent Giltar out of Cybertron, Cybertron Optimus, right? And then that kind of got me thinking, what was so much better about the Cybertron Optimus we got in the last line? It wasn't. Why did I buy it twice?
I kicked myself in the ass for not picking up that Cybertron Optimus from the Ultra Magnus thing.
No, I mean, that's what I'm talking about. But do you have the original Cybertron Optimus?
No.
Yes, I do.
See, yeah, but here's the thing. If you had the original, Corey, like, I can see using this to get it again. But I have that original Cybertron Optimus. I feel like the other one was a step backwards.
It was a lot of steps backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It definitely. Yeah, it was a product of its time.
So
it was, everybody trying to use the Ultra Magnus mold multiple ways, and it was all right.
Didn't they
And
use
did
that?
cool shit with it.
Didn't they use that Optimus for that Cybertron? Optimus from Ultra Magnus for one of the comic books. The design of him.
Nova Prime.
Just the cab. He was like on
It
the
was
cover.
it was like the last IDW run used the inner robot from Cybertron Optimus as Optimus.
Oh. Excuse me. I adopted Pete's fart. Scott Mort, collector of unwanted farts. I'm a fartster. Fartster father.
It was a present for you, senor.
I'm unwanted farts. Come, bring me your teeming shores yearning to breathe free.
Scott, you're the expert. What are not transforming characters you could put in this line?
I mean,
that don't transform.
Alpha Quintessent.
Yep.
Alpha Quintessent. Any Quintessent. Fucking
Deceptitron.
There you go. Primacron. There it is. The toy line fucking makes itself.
I'm just wondering how many characters can we get out of this. I mean, I don't understand what the accessory is with Megatron's jet wing pack. Is that just something they're throwing in for the laughs?
I foresee 5 characters and then it gets shit canned.
Probably.
Because
like
who
they
the
already
fuck is
have.
gonna buy this?
That's
It didn't
my
work
feeling.
before. What makes you think it's gonna work now?
It's like Tron.
Like one wave, they get one wave, and then wave 2, you'll probably get Starscream, and you'll probably get maybe Wheeljack, just for some variety of body parts. And I think that's it. But it kind of would be interesting to see if we can make up our own characters. Like I said, I want to see Giltar.
Motherfucker, you could take any Action Master. You could take any fucking Action Master that wasn't based on a G1 character and throw it in here. Fucking Bonsai-tron, Axer, Circuit. Fucking hell, man. And they would sell. They would fucking sell.
What was that guy's name? He was repaint of like Scorponok. But in
Double Punch.
Double Punch, yeah.
I
Double
want him.
Punch. Yeah.
I've been waiting for somebody to release one that wasn't like $8,000 billion. When was the last Double Punch we got? That was
there's the BotCon Double Punch made from the Beast Wars Scorponok. We got one coming up made from the fucking Rise of the Beast Scorponok.
I need one made from like the G1 Scorponok.
Yeah.
I want to see creatures again, because like the Digger Worm always reminded me of the Graboids from Tremors. I was just like, fucking.
Yeah. Well, that's because it was derivative.
That'd be an interesting crossover.
Let's see a giant Digger Worm fight a Graboid, or let's see the body parts for a Graboid come with the Digger toy.
I like to think that that's a Transformer that scanned a Sandworm from Arrakis.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Denis Villeneuve's The Dune is in the same universe as Michael Bay's Transformers.
Yes.
Just imagine a spice-tainted Energon cube.
That must flow.
Yeah.
It's a way of making Decepticon's eyes blue.
That's why Bumblebee has blue eyes. He's taken the spice. Isn't that right, Alba B?
Holy shit!
Personally,
is that why Kevin Bacon's eyes are blue? He took the spice.
Arrakis is Unicron. You heard it here first, people.
Personally,
Antilla was
I bought the Boba Fett when they first did these for Star Wars, and the fucking connection sucked. Like the arms would like fall off.
Arrakis is also Tatooine.
Lucas is a ripoff. That's what we're trying to say.
Oh my God! Going over to the chat, Tev said, "Yeah, that movie and the fetus dumplings is not even what made me sick, but those balut the husband eats in the dumpling movie, that made me squeamish. Tactical Jim says they should have made those tank treads as foot attachments to give Megatron tank skates. If Siege Cog has taught me anything, it's everything is better than tread skates. Yes! Technical Jim, I fucking agree. Moving on to looky what I found. Hey there, Xavier. Do you have a looky what I found?
Not this time.
Neither do I. I don't have anything. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Pete Putty, looky what I found. Do you have it?
I have not.
Corey, do you have a looky what I found?
Yeah, Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Yeah! Hi. I'm going to hold this up against my head like the women on the vibrator boxes that they used to sell in Walmart. It's a back This is a back massager, everyone.
Oh, they have them. They still have them at my old Walmart.
Yeah, they used to sell fucking vibrators as personal massagers. And the woman was always holding like the vibrator up against her head like this, like she had a fucking toothache and she was going to get an orgasm
They don't even try to hide it anymore. It's just it's in a box, but you know exactly what it is. It tells you what it is. It's just
I don't know.
They are readily available behind the counters at any CVS.
Good to know, man. I need something to replace my husband.
Yes, ma'am. Right this way.
Oh, fuck. How about you, Thomas? Any looky what I found?
I got something.
Share that screen, white boy.
So I was on Cults, and I found these Constructicons that seem to look, design-wise, I feel like they're better than what we're getting.
Are these the ones from Tim Young?
Got it.
Yes.
I know what you're talking about. You even get like one of them for free.
Look at these. Like, these things look...
Not seeing a goddamn thing.
Me either.
There it is.
Oh. Yeah.
There we go.
I think what isn't Hook or... I think it's Hook is even free.
Yeah, like this one, these look better. Like especially this one. Like, look at Bone Crusher here. This design of Bone Crusher looks better than what we're getting.
Yeah, it does.
Like, you know, the one that we're getting looks like he's got this really weirdly shaped torso. I don't know. And what about
body dysmorphia?
And what's with these animations? Like, he's got them, like, he's got these transforming animations for most of them, and then he does this with Scavenger here. Like, what's this?
By God, that Scavenger is what it is. Oh,
But
it's Scavenger in a J.J. Abrams film with the fucking lens flare.
Yeah, I don't understand. And then there's just nothing with
What the fuck?
Scavenger looking into the sun.
And then this, like, weird loop here.
It might be the best looking long haul ever.
He looks good.
Oh, that one, yeah, I think so too. He looks pretty good. Like, these actually look pretty competent. Like,
show him Devastator, boy.
I'd be happy with it.
Long haul's got a TV on his shoulder.
Okay.
All I need is this bottle. I don't need anything else. Oh, dude, show him Devastator.
Oh, I didn't even... Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, shit, man. Don't make me come through this fucking screen.
Let's see here.
I'll fucking do it. Duanis Perez, by the way, says, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying watching the hearts go up the screen. I hope you're not driving to work, buddy. It's...
Now, let's see. There's the...
I don't have to look down it. Oh, I was going to just hold the bottle up to the screen to see where I'm at. There I am.
Look at what they've done here with the different colors.
It's Revenge of the Fallen Devastator.
I think there's got to be one that has the chest wing on it.
You realize because this is 3D printed, you could modify this into...
Mr. Hard Hat, why do you think I'm going to buy it?
Yeah. This could be a thing. You could do it.
Yeah, I could. Yeah,
Let's see if there's a. Oh yeah.
I think there's a separate thing to buy the parts. There's a separate listing on Tim Young to buy the parts to combine him up into Devastator, because it is kind of a parts former. So I think if you go to
pretty good in yellow.
Yeah, if you go to Cults, you can find the full Devastator.
The yellow ones look kick-ass.
Yeah. Yeah, this could be my This could be my Tonka-stator. I've never thought of that.
There you go.
Fuck!
You just want a Tonka-stator?
I just want a Tonka-stator. This could be my Tonka-stator.
You just want me to give you one?
No, I don't want like the G1
I want it out of my house,
Tonka-stator.
Scott.
You don't really
Yeah,
want it out of your
Tonka-stator.
house. I thought you.
I have two of these fuckers.
How much do you want for it?
Give me a good firm Johnny on the dollar.
Okay. I gotta save it for me. Save it for me. I need to make the bills this week, but I'm probably in for it. I'll pay you something for it.
Scott, give me the substance. I want to be young me again.
The substance? If I had the substance, don't you think I'd be making myself young?
Isn't this the part where you just have to share the body for a week? Like, this is the schedule, right? Like, you do the podcast as you, and then when we don't see you, that's the other younger, hipper Scott that goes by the name Juanito.
Damn, my ass hurts.
What did you do to his ass, Kyle?
Yeah, hold on.
I've been sitting in this chair for like 2 hours.
Tef is right. Showing thus the constructed cause and not the combine mode is such a coitus interruptus move. Wolf1701 says, I'm naming my dick the full Devastator. Hold on. I'm going to share the screen here. I cannot let Thomas's crime go unrepaired. So I will be the guy that shows the full Devastator. You've got it. You just fucking waited until... There it is.
Yeah, I was trying to...
Bastard!
That looks good.
I was trying to find it.
That looks pretty good.
That looks really fucking good.
Yeah. It's very competent, yeah.
He's looking at Optimus like, oh, ain't you cute?
Are you the Devastation Optimus? I'm a huge fan.
That's the move where the little guy tries to attack the bigger guy, and the big guy, instead of getting mad, he's like, "Whoa, little buddy, don't hurt yourself."
Come on now, you're gonna pull a hammy.
Where the fuck is the ear gun?
Right?
Devastator's like, oh, Optimus, I know you can hurt me. You know, I just don't want to get hurt by you.
Actually, I could just throw that. Excuse me, I could throw that head into fucking Tinkercad and drill a hole in it. I'll make my own goddamn ear gun.
You guys been reading the comics?
I actually, before I got drunk, I read the newest issue. Here, 6:30. Whenever I got home, I had day old Pizza Hut pizza, which the day of Pizza Hut pizza is great. The day later, it turns just horribly disgusting.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah, but I read the newest issue where spoilers. You've got 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, where they fucking weld Starscream to the top of a Hiss tank.
I thought that was something. Well, spoilers. 3, 2, 1. Spike's dad becomes the Matrix, and Optimus has his memories.
That's like a couple. That's a couple of issues ago. That's like 4 or 5 issues ago.
I just read it a little while ago.
But
So hey, it's new to me.
Oh. Dewana says, screw Pizza Hut. Hate Pizza Hut. Wolf17. Scott, there was a time you weren't drunk? ? In the before times.
It's a bad time to say I might be getting a job at Pizza Hut.
Scott, do you know about this upgrade set for that figure? I just found it.
That figure? Let me read this. Pizza Hut is the biggest load of shit from Wolf1701. Are we talking about the DNA kit for...
No? It's the Tim Young Devastator again.
Oh, yeah, with the drill hands.
It turns him into Six Builder, the Micromaster Combiner.
Oh, no way.
The fuck?
Look.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, shit. Now I gotta get this.
Yep.
That's cool.
That is cool.
So he's the Micromaster Combiner now. That's weird. I never expected to see this.
Fuck. That's kind of awesome. Not gonna lie.
Why is he
Very different.
really
I mean,
colorful?
I know, but if you go over here and you look at what they've done here, like in this modified version, Mixmaster actually looks quite different. It's not just the colors.
This Keegan Michael Key looking motherfucker, Soulless 3D, did all this.
Yep.
So
well, Tim Young did the Devastator. Soulless 3D, who's got some really cool designs. I know the name too. Surprised I've never seen this. But Soulless 3D did the upgrade set. And you see that a lot. Like, people will create something, and then other people will take it, remix it, and do, like, upgrade sets for it.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, I got a couple of emails and a couple of Facebook messages because people were giving me shit whenever I said, I'm starting to become worried about Hasbro, right? But a part of that thing I said, I'm not really worried because I got a 3D printer and I'll be able to get Transformers if I want them. This is what I mean. This is exactly what the fuck I mean.
Here's a modification, like a custom parts, I guess, for Scrapper that can just make him into Scoop for some reason.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I was going to say Scoop.
Yeah, that's weird.
Scoop, in the comic books, Scoop becomes, he replaces Scrapper.
Yep.
And what was it in the Power of the Primes? Titans Returns? Combiner Wars? Combiner Wars.
Combiner Wars.
Yeah. And he was some kind of weird religious fundamentalist.
But he was a wrecker.
Yeah, but he was some kind of crazed religious guy.
Yeah. God damn it, I'm going to have to get all the Tim Young Devastator parts. I'm going to have to get multiple rolls of filament. Shit.
Oh,
I'm really off screen. Excuse me. Fucking hell.
When I make $1 million, I'm just going to send money to you, Scott, and have you make me toys, and you can make a profit.
I already am
you hear
a profit.
that, Scott? Once Corey's porn career takes off, you're a fucking millionaire.
Dude, start doing gay porn. That shit pays well.
Really well.
Well, I was in that one movie called The Speed Shifter.
Anyway, don't even want to know. Kyle, buddy, did we get to you for the looky what I found?
I mean, Funby does cool shit. I can't pull it up because the computer will die.
That's okay, man. Funby does do cool shit. My current favorite, the guy I'm really digging, is Mavs. And Mavs, the last time I checked, he is beginning work on his Land Cross set.
Cool.
Yeah. So if you want a Land Cross, and he's gonna try to get like easy to find figures, like especially like those $7 or $8 knockoffs that you can get on AliExpress for Combiner Wars. So.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's got some beautiful shit. He was even saying, I'm gonna follow this design, but Rook is hard to find, so I'm gonna try to do something with Hound, because you can get the Swindle mold pretty cheap on AliExpress.
I wonder what you can do for Road Caesar.
I mean, I've seen some people do Road Caesar. I don't know if he may have actually already done a Road Caesar thing. But anyway, moving on. Reinforcements from Cybertron. I didn't get jack shit this week. Kyle, did you get anything?
I bought Earthspark's what it's called. I bought Earthspark Bumblebee again because he was at a Ross. I made a custom Earthrise Thundercracker out of an old Starscream mold I had.
Right on.
Then, hold on, that has a story. Then while I transformed it the first time, the assembly that holds the nose cone, that fixes the hole, the assembly where you flip around the nose cone and the head and shit, it snapped.
Ooh.
So he's in robot mode now. So I said, you know what, Universe, it's like you don't want me to have a Thundercracker. fuck you. I bought the Generations one, the deluxe.
Fuck yeah, fuck the universe. What the fuck does it know? It's just everything.
It's weird because I took the big ass null rays off the deluxe and put them on the Voyager, and they worked too well.
Is there any fixing it, Kyle? Any fixing it?
I gotta glue it down with something.
Use
I don't know if I'm
Durable.
gonna be able to.
I put the Voyager class null rays from my Starscream, my Earthrise Starscream. I put them on my core class Skywarp. Works pretty good.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Scott.
Yeah!
Hey. I take it back. I was looking at something. I think I do have a look at what I found. This is like a 52 robot combiner.
What?
Whoa.
Fucking 52!
It's just fucking robots and duct tape? What the fuck, man?
You tell me.
Okay, hold on. I'll share the screen. No, that's add members. Screen one. Did you send it on
52.
Facebook? I didn't hear a ding. There it is. Ariana Mort, Dusk Pro. All I got's Pete joined the chat.
I did?
Let's see. Calix had sent a photo. Okay. What the fuck?
That's awesome.
Oh, this is Mugenbein.
Holy shit.
You see the absolute absurd statistics in the top right corner where it says 40 plus 12 plus 4 skeletal frames?
Jesus Christ.
That's still pretty cool.
I remember.
This is ultimate Mugenbein machine elf god.
I'm gonna have to see if I can find this. Back in the early days of 4chan, there were pictures of a Metroplex that somebody made with Mugenbein parts. Mugenbein Metroplex. Let's see here.
You know how I found this? You just type in combining robots on Google.
I mean, that's a good idea, man. Mugenbein Metroplex. Mugenbein Metroplex.
Oh my god, what an insane.
I can't find it. It's gone. Gone like the sands of time. Well, Xavier, since we have you up and going, do you have any reinforcements this week?
I got from my from my job, which is now setting up for the holidays, for Christmas. They put out some Lego combiners that's supposed to be Devastator. But guess the fuck what, Scott?
The fuck what,
it's
Xavier?
Closer to Mr. Hardhat.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. What's this? Okay, say it again, because I'm really drunk.
There's apparently a third-party Lego company, right? And they're making their own combining robot out of Legos. However, it comes in 6 pieces. It looks more like Mr. Hardhat though.
I'm gonna have to be on the search for this, man. You said, and you got it.
I got it. I will hook you up with the info later. By the way, here's the website. It's a blogger web. It's just called blogger.com.
Okay,
by the way.
hold on. I gotta share the screen again.
This is just where I found that listing for the Mugenbeiner 52-piece robot.
Oh, okay.
Bucket.
Okay.
It gets weirder. It gets weirder.
Oh, okay. Tef says, show it. We want to see it. Here's the problem with that, Tef. Xavier's computer it's just 3 lemons with 2 wires and a keyboard. So, yeah, if he tries to share his screen, it fucking just looks like glaucoma.
Yeah, it's one of those weird things we didn't find out until about year 6 or 7 of Good Morning Cybertron, that the camera on this thing never worked to begin with.
Yeah. I'm high class. I got 4 waffles, 15 pieces of sausage, and a bacon. And it's
I
got a Chromebook.
You son of a bitch.
Let's not forget.
Get the fuck off my show.
One more thing. My good buddy Thomas sent me something. He sent me the bits of Dion and Ariel. I can't fucking think of the setting it's supposed to be called right now, but that was from
War
Dawn.
Dawn.
Buddy Thomas.
War Dawn.
The War Dawn. So thank you, Thomas. I think I'll personally fly up to Canada to shake your hand and stay forever.
Canada gets all the cool shit. What cool shit did you get from Canada, Thomas?
Okay, I got
melanoma.
I got
AIDS.
Maybe I got the
You heard him. He said maybe.
Yeah, there is. I need to have this looked at, but there's there I got the 4-pack. You know the Let's All Beat Up Cliff Jumper 4-pack.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's what it is. I mean,
it's not the Let's Beat Up Cliff Jumper 4-pack.
It's
the Cliff Jumper's gonna kick some ass 4-pack.
Oh.
I'm just imagining this guy. I'm just imagining this guy on the ground with these 3 Decepticons around and kicking him in the stomach.
There was no way Cliff Jumper gets taken on by Tarantulas and Fangry. Not Fangry. What's the fucker's name?
Yeah,
Squeeze
but
Play.
at the same time,
Well,
Squeeze Play.
he would be if they were accompanied by Tarn.
Tarn is the only threat,
Yeah.
and Tarn will just stand there and wait for them to tire out Cliff Jumper and then start talking to him like a bitch.
But Cliff Jumper has been firmly established these past few years to be the bitch that gets the shit kicked out of him multiple times and dies.
But he's the main character right now in the comic.
Yeah, and he's gonna get Optimus or Starked. He's gonna lose his head like Ned Stark.
And I also got, and I still haven't opened it. I have it right next to me. I haven't opened it. Masterpiece Rhinox. Ooh.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
What do you want him?
I got him from CMD store.
Sorry, I decided to paint.
What made you decide on Masterpiece Rhinox?
Oh, because
Was it just you like Rhinox a lot?
Well, I'm collecting all the Beast Wars masterpieces, including the Transart stuff. I just want all the masterpiece. Well, not masterpiece. I want all the Beast Wars stuff.
That's right, Thomas. You're in too deep. Don't bitch out now.
I'm just I'm really, really interested in the Beast Wars stuff. I love the Transart stuff, so I've been collecting all that and the official masterpiece. I'm not super interested in anything else in the masterpiece line. Just the Beast Wars stuff.
Transart.
What's your plan for masterpiece? Rat Trap.
There hasn't been one to come out yet. I mean, there isn't.
I'm Thrilling 31.
I've already got that one, but I also have a But I also have the Transart Transmetal Rat Trap, which is visually flawless.
I might get those because it seems like they're not gonna flake as bad as the old stuff.
Well, they're not even there is chrome on it, but they come with gloves to handle it. And
the toy that comes with condoms.
That's like sending me a fucking letter with my action figure. Hey, you will have to soak this in hot water before you play with it.
Well, no. This thing
business plan.
This thing's actually pretty good. There's just a couple of things that you want to watch out for because you just don't want to break it. That's all. It's generally pretty good.
I'm painting my 3D printed Walrus Man. If I break it, I'll just print another part.
Yeah. Some of the like with Transart's really hit or miss. Some of them are really good, and then some of them are very prone to breaking and are quite delicate. The Transart Transmetal 2 Black Arachnia is not very good at all. But their Transmetal Optimus Primal is very solid, very big, and is quite high quality. And so is their Cheetor. It's excellent.
I watch Jobby the Hong all the time, and it seems like whenever he's got like something from that company, like the Transart stuff, he simultaneously orgasms and has an aneurysm. He loves it and he hates it, and I kind of want to stay away from the company because those are two things that I don't need.
Well,
yeah, but he also complains about backpacks, and it's like nobody poses their shit backwards, pal.
Speaking of, he recently did a review of their Dinobot 2.
I've got that thing sucked.
No. There's
Yes.
No. There's two of them. There's the Black Mamba Dinobot, which is garbage, and then there's the Transart Dinobot 2, which is almost identical.
Yes, Scott, you're wrong.
Which is almost identical, but it's exactly the opposite. It's very high quality.
I remember watching that video and thinking to myself, I wouldn't buy either of these over the original toy.
It's much better than the original toy.
How big?
It's almost like he owns it and you don't, Scott.
What's that?
Unless he doesn't own it, in which case, fuck me.
Well, no, I have the original one too. This thing is much better than that. But it's the Transart
Well,
one.
Kyle, thank you for being here for your very last appearance on Good Morning Cybertron.
I don't give a shit. Wholesome made fun of my entire country. I don't give a fuck.
How
Go
big
ahead.
is the Transart Primal, Thomas? How big is the Transart
Yeah, but that
Primal?
was excellent. That was t-shirt worthy.
I can watch a guy get kicked in the nuts and know it's not for me. You know, I can watch a video about a toy and go, yeah, that's not for me, man.
The only thing that like really, I actually thinking about it right now, I actually can't think of anywhere on this Dinobot 2 that I'm worried about it breaking. They're not really. The other one, Black Mamba, would just crumble to bits when you're transforming it.
Yeah.
This one doesn't do that.
Yeah. I wonder why they decided to name their company after the nickname for Kobe Bryant.
Mumba Humba? Anyway, Pete, did you get any reinforcements this week? You look like you're about ready to sleep. Here, have some alcohol.
Let's see what you got.
Oh, I got a few things coming, but I got the.
Please God, don't spill that
What did I
on your
get?
shit.
I got the core class Energon, Megatron, and Galvatron.
What are those?
They're pretty good. I got Party Wallop.
Nice.
And I got a Meta 3, and I got this bad boy.
Ooh.
Gaming PC.
God damn, I can smell the heat coming off that fucker from here.
Not at all. Not at all.
I'm wrong. That's it. I stopped drinking.
It has a 4090. I have the settings all maxed out for all my games. Hardly anything. The fans don't even blow that hard, and almost no heat. My PlayStation 5 heats the room up faster than this thing does.
Nice.
Which machine is this?
Bet you love that right now, these cold months.
Yeah, I definitely have my PlayStation 5 on right now just to get my room because I
make toasted cheese sandwiches on top of it.
So which machine is this?
This is the Corsair A74, the Corsair Vengeance A74, because it's got I opted for the AMD the AMD 9, the AMD Ryzen 9 instead of the Intel iCore 9 because the Intel iCore 9s overheat and kill themselves. And I'm not paying.
Which ones do?
The AMD 14 gen AMD iCore 9s, the 14 gen and the 13 gen kill themselves. They overheat and
Transart Optimus Primal.
So.
Was this the i9s? Did the i9s do that?
The i9 14th gen and
the
13th gen.
They talking about Transart toys. They explode.
Yeah. They
Careful, Thomas.
Overheat and die. So that's why I went with the AMD. But those are my reinforcements. I'll have more Transformer related reinforcements the next time I'm on. I got a whole bunch of them coming.
Right.
They just haven't gotten here yet.
Sweet. Corey!
Pete, I'm so proud of you. Updating your rig.
Tell me what you bought this week, man.
Well, first off, I went to Walmart, got me a Slipstream.
Right on.
And then my box came in. The Li Jiang. Well, this is the Rhino right here if you want to know size.
Right on.
Pretty big.
Diecast, ratchet joints. This is just in robot mode. He gets bigger. This is beast mode. He gets bigger in robot mode.
Yeah, take that with your ex-transbots bullshit or whatever the fuck that was.
Thomas. your Transart. How big is your Primal?
Yeah.
Transart, that thing. Okay, well, maybe not everybody has that thing. Do you know where the original
nonsense
MP Dinobot? You know the MP
over
Dinobot?
9 inches, Thomas.
It's as common as a dish sponge in most American homes.
Okay, let's see.
Primal
Let's
right
see.
here.
Let's see here.
Die-cast. Beautiful die-cast right in there.
Nice spread.
So that's their primal. And then I got Air Razor.
I've yet to get the Air Razor or the Cheater.
Check out. I gotta go back with these. Check out the wingspan on that.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice.
Diecast, ratchets, $22 a piece, free shipping from China. For these.
Where do you get them?
AliExpress, my man.
I'll send you the link if you're interested. And here's Cheetor right here. Diecast, ratchet joints. Him and Air Razor totally enclosed, no gappage, no hollow spaces. Primal Rhinox has that, but yeah. I mean, look at the size of that freaking sword. And he's got the gun on the back.
I fucking ordered some stuff. I ordered some stuff off AliExpress. They're these weird Glory Alliance Duocons. I got them on Monday. They were like $17 a piece because they were on sale. And, I mean, these Duocons... I'm going to have to share my screen here. Share screen one. Go ahead.
Got me these. My friend got me these. I'm paying back. But I got to thank you, Scott, because I remembered you bought the... You brought Rhinox and Primal, right?
Yeah, I've got those too.
Yeah, and I saw those, and I'm like, yeah, I love those. And then I saw they're like $22 a piece, free shipping. And I got like all four. Cheetor Air Razor, definitely my favorite.
And they're like, back me up here, they're like commander class size.
They dwarf 86 Grimlock.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. For like, and I love actually the head. That's Cheetor's right there. Same with Air Razor, Primal Rhinox. They got that anime-esque old school 80s, 90s freaking robot vibe.
Right on. Hold on here. I'll show you these Glory Alliance motherfuckers that I've got here. Doot. And let's go to AliExpress. AliExpress.
Oh, if you wanted to know, by the way, that Transart Primal, his head stands about right at the you know the Legacy Armada Megatron.
Mm-hmm.
So his head is right about at the very tip of those treads on his shoulders.
I was wondering. Thank you.
There you go.
How big he is.
So here's this Duocon I ordered. So he's like this like weird tank tread dragster and like what seems to be a crane, and he turns into this guy. Here
Those
is
look like wacky racist cars.
The helicopter and a drill turns into this peacock-looking motherfucker.
Oh man, I like these.
Like a power dasher, and then like the jet power dasher and the car power dasher, and it turns into the god of power dashers, and then fucking hover walking tank and fucking Mechanabird into this guy. So that for like $20 a piece. They're fucking great army builders. I fucking love AliExpress. It's goddamn. Let's see here. Does it have like ship to joint, like free shipping, and just the fucking weird shit you can buy.
These are good. These are solid. I mean, they got some heft right to them. I mean,
oh yeah.
Okay.
So,
I got a question.
Basically, Thomas, my monkey's bigger than yours. Then, if you Transart.
Thomas, I still love you. If you love Transarts, that's your own fucking business. And if you want to marry it, I'm supporting it. I'll perform the ceremony. I love you, and I'll learn to love your new wife, husband.
The answer is I just like Beast Wars.
That's fine.
And I will buy I will buy anything that's Beast Wars.
Kyle had a question.
These are freaking cool, man. I'm not gonna lie. These are really, really cool, and for the price.
Kyle had a question. What's your question, Kyle?
If I'm gonna buy a masterpiece figure, which one should I buy?
Can I make a suggestion? if you're gonna get a Masterpiece figure, I think Masterpiece G2 Sideswipe. That's a fucking great figure. I would go with it's a good mold. It's a figure like you can get the G2 Sideswipe, but it doesn't have that scowl and the bandolier, and it's got cool. It's just a character that you can't really get a good representation of unless you buy the Masterpiece. So I would strongly suggest G2 Sideswipe.
And it's a pretty competent mold. The transformation's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's nice. It's very, very. It seems to have very similar DNA to the mainline Sideswipe figure, but just much better. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else got suggestions?
Not really. I mean, it's kind of also depends on who you like. Like, what characters are you partial to?
Yeah.
That'll also. Sorry, I was gonna say that'll also affect which characters, which toy you go with.
Yeah. I feel like if you wanted to do Beast Wars stuff, if you wanted to do that, just the original Optimus Primal.
Yeah.
Seems because Optimus Primal, I don't feel like I'm gonna break him or anything. He doesn't feel super fragile or anything, and he's got cool gimmicks, and it's a pretty good representation of that character if you're a Beast Wars person.
Moving
like that.
Moving over to the chat, Wolf1701 says Pizza Hut is the biggest load of shit. Holson85 says, hear me out, Hooters, but they sell pizza. Pizza slut. Holson, I hate to break it to you, but I think Hooters sells pizza. Dewanis Perez says, Wolf worked at a Pizza Hut. Fired him for no reason, not to mention they kept sending us raw chicken. Fuck that place. Wolf1701 says, I've got to get back to work.
Yours is just shit.
The shit I do to afford Transformers. Tef, in relation to the Lego Mr. Hardhat, he says, yo, show it. We want to see more. Take a picture and fax it. What's the name? Can we Google it? Tef really wants to know about this. Best I can say, Tef, keep an eye on the Good Morning Cybertron Facebook page. I'm sure Xavier will fax a post over to the Good Morning Cybertron Facebook page and get that taken care of.
I just got to find where I put it. That's all. I bought it and I was like, oh, cool. I'm going to show Scott this. And then I set it down and it disappeared amongst the thousands of other bags I have with robots in them.
It's fucking gone. We'll never see it. Holson says, Machine Robo's magnificent robot combiners. And Dewanis Perez says, I'm so happy Wolf's back working. Now I can get more Transformers and cute little outfits to tease him with. Oh, yeah? Well, check this out. Wolf, I think you're going to want to leave Dewanis. Check this out. What about now, Wolf? Am I sexy now? Ugh. Do you like that? Come on, Wolf. Do you think I'm sexy? Does my ass look nice in this? Does my ass look nice? Tell me I'm sexy, Wolf! Tell me I'm sexy! I'll need
that many
no man.
H's?
Oh my god.
What happens if you pour bleach directly into your eyes?
You see heaven.
You cure your glaucoma.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it,
I'm
pussy.
sure you'll be fine.
But
Dewanis says, can't wait for him to watch this later.
Staring it directly into the sun will give you superpowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like Daredevil.
I can't see titties anymore. I burned out my fucking retinas. Goddamn shit, fuck.
But to answer your question, Thomas, yeah, these are totally worth it. These Li Jiang Beast Wars.
Let's see if I can remember everybody I'm supposed to tell people to watch to. Well, definitely Dewanis with Strawberry Shockwave. Definitely watch her. Ugly Wretch, him, Phoenix, and Belucius just do an amazing podcast. I missed it. I missed it last Saturday. I popped on just to say hey, but it was a thing where I just got back from a date with Ariana, and I need to take an old man nap. I'm fitty, and Pete will back me up. Like, Sex or a nap, Pete?
At this point, I'm not really sure.
Yeah,
I
I'm a little
went
bit.
to different houses with the family, and by the time we were done, I was set to take a nap. That's why I looked so tired.
Yeah,
Because I came, Dave and Buster's, we ate. I came over here, jumped on the podcast. I'm old. I'm old. I can't do stuff like this no more.
Ariana,
Dave and Buster's.
After you eat is the worst time. You just want to take a fucking nap whenever you're 50 after you eat. Ariana calls it the itis. But back home in the Bahamas, they call it ninja-itis. Except they don't use the word ninja down there. They're very racist down there, which is weird because they're all black. And, yeah, so it's... I'm sending a pic of tits in the group chat. I can't look at that right now, Dewanis, because I'm 99% sure you're... Oh, I've got my phone. Hold on here. I'm 99% sure that it's just going to be two birds. It's going to be two birds. But on the off chance that it's actual tits...
It's not.
She goes, you can look at it. She just wants me to die. Hold on here. Double checking. It's not that I don't trust you, Dewanis, but I don't trust you. Yeah. Oh,
it's that I don't trust.
I fucking called it. Hey, Dewanis, nice tits. Oh, that's okay. I can ask my wife to show me her tits, and she'll do it.
Someone's got a sense of humor finally in this show.
Yeah, finally, right? Holson thinks they're great tits. Best tits, best set of tits. Oh, I wish I could name the show Tits, but I can't, because
you can.
I can't. YouTube hates birds.
With two E's.
I can name it that. Hold on, that's what I'm gonna do. YouTube hates birds. I've got so much painting materials here. Jesus.
My fingers are blue.
YouTube.
Birds are real.
Hates birds.
Hey, Scott, you going to get the other two? Of these Li Jiang Beast Wars?
Eventually.
They're good. They're good.
Right now, I'm at a point where...
If
go
birds
ahead,
aren't real... If birds aren't real and these things were actually fake, does that mean they were implanted in nature?
You know what?
Fake tits?
Dewanis, you've got a set of amazing tits. That's all there is to it. But, does it beat these? No, I don't think so. I'm fooling around.
Dance.
Yeah. Fucking, I ain't fooling around, man. I've had way too many of these. I'm an easy drunk. I've only had 2 2/3 Mike's Hards. Corey, when are you gonna do new content on your channel?
I gotta do.
Yeah, asshole.
Well, I've been doing my AI stuff. I've been doing my AI stuff, so I got that figured, and got to copy that and I do that. If you're wondering, the fourth universe is, well, I'm a really huge, of course, Xavier would know, probably the other guys, Tenchi Muyo fan. So the fourth...
Oh, absolutely. Watch you is the best.
The fourth universe is, because you got Tenchi Muyo, Tenchi Universe, Tenchi Tokyo. The fourth universe is my OC. It's in Vermont, and Ryoko's Cave was there. But you get like Washu, the others. There's no Tenchi, but it's just like a different take on the whole thing.
Pete's putting out content like a fucking beast. Ariana and I were stuck.
Yeah, asshole.
Ariana and I were kind of stuck in traffic the other day. We were just sitting there. So I grabbed my phone and went, "Hey, Ariana, guess who's singing this?" And it was, I forget what the song was. It was, and no offense, Pete. I'm dreadfully honest. I think the Evanescence song was a bit out of your range. Wake Me Up. There was a song, Wake Me Up. And I started to play that, and I went, ooh, that just seems like a little bit out of Pete's range. No offense.
I had somebody singing with me, so
What's
I did
that?
the guy part. I
Yeah.
had somebody singing with me.
Yeah. I did hear that, but the wake me up inside. And it was. I'm no one. That's me actually singing. Yeah, I was a treat in church. I dare stay for jealous. You know, but
I can't do the gravelly voice like you do.
Yeah, well,
I can't do that. If I try that, my throat will turn inside out and I will die.
Believe me, I had those two, and that's about it. Because I can already hear my voice getting a little hoarse from those two. So I've only got a couple of shots of those in me. But I went back and I found another song that you did, and she's like, "Okay, this is good. Who is this?" I went, "It's Pete." And yeah, "Oh, Pete, that's great." And then she goes on this tangent. I bet he's a really giving lover in bed. I bet he's generous.
Fucking what?
I said, I bet he is too. I'm being dead serious, man. I swear to God, on my parents' graves and 15 Bibles, my wife said, I bet he's a really giving lover. So there you go.
You probably,
you got that.
I bet you are. I bet you give nice little baggies of kitty litter, every time after they're done, instead of cigarettes.
I bet
bad.
to fucking back. Pete knows how to snack attack the Cabbage Patch like nobody's fucking business. So
you need to stop listening to Papa Milk.
No, and it's Milk Daddy, you son of a bitch.
Oh, I'm the asshole.
Ninja Bill, go check out his content. Tef, check out his fucking content. It's great. Ultra Megatronus, he's popped on a time or two. Absolutely fantastic. Each one of these guys criminally fucking undersubscribed. So for the love of God, on some weird chance that you're subscribed to us and not them, please go check them out. Gentlemen, holy shit. Thank you for being here. Duanis Perez says it's great having tits. Having tits yelled through my phone at the hospital I work in. Colson says, call the show bros. Duanis Perez says, I'm surprised no one's thought to search my name on Instagram. This has some of my safer work content I use to promote my old OnlyFans account. There you go.
Oh.
Gentlemen, thank you all for being here. For the love of God, say tonight, I'm going to go check myself into rehab.
Good night.
I had three mics hard.
Night.
Get the fuck out of here.
Mics.
Are we swearing enough for your job yet, Duanis? Cock.
Look. There they are.
3 hard mics.
Primal saying, drink another one.
I'm a
Primal
fucking
saying,
lightweight.
Drink another one.
I'm fucking...
I'd walk funny if I had 3 hard mics, too.
Call me, Mike. Call me.
Fuck him.
Fuck them all.
Now I want a Mike Hard lemonade.
We're probably not going to get a lot of time.
All right.